And Brent Goodman, everybody. Yeah. Give it up!
That's you.
Give it up! Oh, damn.
Do a little disco hip hop to get up here. Okay, so I was on a date last week and I was gonna reach around from the back of her to give her a kiss, and then she got really upset because she said, "Why am I smelling chloroform?" Okay, I thought, I saw it in a movie, it worked, I did that once on a date before, and the girl seemed to like it, but then she complained she woke up with a splitting headache and was wondering why her shirt was off. So I was like, whatever, not my problem. And besides, I left her at the bus stop. I wasn't the one who took her shirt off. So someone else did that, not me. It's not my business. In real life, though, I did. In real life, though, I did go and ask my mom this week. Like I told you last week, one of my favorite bikini models in Canada. She unfriended me on Facebook, and I was really heartbroken because I planned on adopting kids with her and all this stuff. And she only goes for married rap stars or married sports stars, and they're all black. So I'm pretty much, as a nerdy white guy, I don't really know where I was even. But it's a fantasy, so that's part of the whole thing. But she unfriended me, and I felt really depressed. So then I called my mom and told her about it. And then I said to her, "Will you promise me that when I have a horse, dog, and cats, everybody keeps telling me you'll have a miniature horse, you have these cats that look like little tigers running around, and you have a bunch of dogs. I want to own Russian dogs that are like as tall as this mic stand. I'm probably going to get sued because it's probably going to kill somebody, but I still want to own them. They're come out of Russia. I think they're called Caucasian Shepherds, and they're like the size of a small European car. I'm really excited about it. Anyways, my mom did promise me that in a few years that she'll talk to these girls, bikini models' parents, for me to have me get married one day. Because obviously I can't really get much on my own. I can get them to follow me and spy on me online, but that's as far as it goes. They never really spawn back besides. And people are explaining to me, "Brent, if they block and delete you, that means they're not interested." But then I said, "Then why are they on my website each week?" All I'm doing on my website is talking about miniature horses and petting my cat. It's not like any like sick stuff, just weird, random, eccentric guy stuff, eccentric artist type stuff. And I said, well, why if they're like dating all these famous NFL, like these guys at the screen, some of these girls hook up with the guys we're watching on the game with that I hit on. And I was like, well, if they're around like hotshot sports stars, why are they even bothering going to my website all the time or even paying attention to me on my Facebook? And they say, well, you're more interesting than their boyfriend. So I was like, okay, I'll take that as a compliment, but the fact that I don't hear back at all is kind of an insult. And I tell them that too, and then I get blocked and deleted. So what can you do? No, but I make friends with their friends, and this is a real life thing. I make friends with my two favorite models that both are now not interested. I will make friends with their friends, and that I was always kind of awkward, and it's always a compliment for me to hear back from a famous photographer or a famous bikini model who's friends with the girl, and have a sympathetic ear. But I really don't think they want to hear about how their friend is not interested in me, but is interested in someone in the NBA instead. It's not quite a stretch of the imagination why, but I still question it. So, and then it's weird. So then when I see this person who's looks like she wants to burn me to cinders, and then they'll be, oh, hey, there's Brent. Hey, let's bring, hey, how's it going? Oh, my friend's over here. We got to walk over here. And that'll be interesting at the auto show or Comic-Con when I run into that. Let's see what else I can talk about. That's real life stuff, yeah. So, but everybody said that don't have your parents ask these other girls' parents. You can't. It's not medieval times or India or Pakistan or the Philippines. You just can't go and go above the girl's head who doesn't even like you to get her to marry you through her parents. It's not like I was thinking, well, I could offer an extra bedroom if I have a house and a horse. I could offer her a car, health insurance. But then they said be more like roommates or like a business contract. She's not working at a 401k health plan for a marriage. She's just looking for a partner. And so they said if I'm really romantic and that's what I want, it's not going to do. It's the opposite of what I want. I'm just going to get used. So, and then I'm not going to be. I read books on true crime, but I'm not going to be someone who goes and builds a dungeon. I want to catch people that build a dungeon and keep people in there. I don't want to be the guy who does that. So, but I do want to take down the mafia. My dad said it's every year since I was 5. Since I was 5 years old, he told me that if a mobster ever tries to intimidate me by saying he'll kill me if I don't pay him off, I'm supposed to kill them right on the spot. So, most people say that most 5-year-olds aren't told that. And also, we didn't have a mafia problem in our family. So they said, why was your dad telling this in the first place? It's like, I don't know, but I just know from fear of losing my father's respect and being disowned, I'm going to have to do it when it comes time. And everybody who knows me says, yes, we do agree you're going to have to do it, but I just hope I never come to that situation. And I'm pretty intimidated by other people that are very aggressive, but I get if you said your dad's going to disown you, then there's a lot of things I wouldn't do. Like when a baby's stuck underneath the car and the pregnant woman like just pulls all her weight and lifts the baby up from the lifts a whole 2,000-pound car. I guess I'll have to do the same thing with that. But I do learn a lot of social skills from true crime. True crime books where people kill each other or kidnap. I learn a lot of social skills that help me learn ways to intimidate bullies. So you learn from a bully how to intimidate another bully. I've never used a lot of these things. So I think I'll wrap it up, and Evan wants me to be his arm candy right now, so I'll be off the stage. Thanks guys, Brent Goodman.